What are you now, afraid of a little insanity? Since when have we been sane?
Okay, are you ready for a fucked up story? Let me tell you about the time me and Spartacus and Morpheus and Daedalus was getting blasted on Sherman and Madonius when we met this scandalous, gorgeous, luscious, promiscuous prostitute from Texas. We threw her $100 and shoved her in the Lexus. Morpheus whipped open his cell phone and called Nostradamus. We're feeling up the hole with his other hand with ease because he's ambidextrous. He slapped the phone shut and yelled Proteus. Turn on the back of the future wheel turning jet things because squeeze be flying to Mount Olympus. I got rambunctious and kicked on the Nitrous. When we arrived to greet us, it was Michael Douglas holding an oil painting of succubus and incubus. He said, I know this sounds ludicrous, but we're gonna pay this whole 10 grand to get fucked by Pegasus and perform cunnilingus to an asparagus in front of a cardboard stand-up of Richard Dreyfuss. I screamed, holy Jesus Christmas! String me up by the eyelids and beat me over the nuts with a cactus until I blink and take a dump on a canvas. That's just fucked up and hideous. The host said 10 grand hell. I'll fuck that flying horse even if his cock is enormous and go down on that asparagus all day with the speed of a tortoise even if it's covered in fungus. Daedalus stopped fucking with his laptop and screamed, I am the walrus. And then out of nowhere we all got teleported to Romulus, where we was greeted by an 8-headed walrus called Dr. Terminus. He whipped open a gat and shot Pegasus and the hooker from Texas and ripped out her pancreas. And then pulled up a car that was amphibious, that was driven by Les Claypool from Primus. And in the backseat it was Angus Young guzzling a carton of milk that was homogeneous, while he was dressed up as Christopher Columbus. I screamed holy, stupendous, rhombus, radius, meticulous, miraculous, gluttonous, erogenous. And then out of nowhere it was a hammered hippopotamus, a herbivorous brontosaurus, a omnivorous brachiosaurus, and a carnivorous tyrannosaurus. The noise of them marching in unison was thunderous. Then into the sky flew a turquoise octopus greeting us a saurus. I screamed, I am the villainous, membranous, gluttonous, cavernous, cacophonous, villainous, diaphanous. Then I whipped out a gyro compass, a plastic vagina apparatus, an aborted fetus, Dr. Keys from the Muppets, and a heroin-addicted koala bear called Mr. Eucalyptus. He yelled, any, me, and intravenous, and then appeared an 80-foot-tall demonic locust who was just finished killing 18 hookers in Las Vegas, who was riddled with every disease known to man that was contagious, that once fucked a polymorphous, rotting sea lion carcass in the middle of a 3-ring circus until he was delirious. There is no point to this story that's obvious, just my mind frame that is devious to the point it'll render you nauseous. Realness, yo. Fucking... I'm doing the dance of joy to the Tetris music on top of a dying beach, blue whale with Turbo Ted. I'm at the annual speed-based convention with Jenna Jameson with a rotting cabbage duct taped to the side of my head. An hour after your daughter's in bed, I'm throwing pebbles at her window, dressed as a Teletubby humming We Are the World. I'm Peter Venkman meets Mars Attacks meets 18 used tampons, kaleidoscoping in the eyes of your girl. I'm out of this world, kicking your grandfather's ass and catapulting cauliflower while doing a moonwalk. I'm watching Poison Ivy 2 while asphyxiating myself and jacking off into a tube sock. I walk the walk, talk the talk, massage your sister's G-spot with a carrot and ride my mic stand around my apartment like I'm Steven Tyler. I'm slamming my dick into the sexy curly hair brunette bitch from the abyss, but at the same time watching MacGyver. Exploding frog, flip-flop, thumbtack, jailbait horde lure, radical Edward with a helicopter gun, Bananarama meets horse manure, Nazi Kraken, humidifier, ceiling fan, faucet, garden, host Mary Award, alien ringtone and death will smash the glass to see people at night court. The alien sex beast will rip your girl's tits off and then do a swan dive into the Sarlacc pit while I'm in the Russian nuclear submarine slapping an armadillo with my dick. I'm putting on lipstick and saying I fucked me in the mirror while spinning around the room to ready to kill. Holly, Hobby, Seesaw, Peter Piper, Strawberry Shortcake, murders Jack and Jill. Word the fuck up. Yeah.